In question 1, we're given the following family pedigree diagram, and we're told that individual A, seen here, is homozygous dominant, and that individual B, seen here, is homozygous recessive for a particular feature. So we can mark on the genotypes, so we can use F as our notation for this particular feature, and we'll use capital F for the dominant alleles, which are born by A in a homozygous form, homozygous meaning they have two of the same type of allele, and we have lowercase f, indicating the recessive homozygous individual. Okay, so now that we've made that clear, what we're being asked is, what is the percentage probability of individual F, this individual here, being homozygous recessive, like B, if, and we have two things to fill out in our answer table. Firstly, the chance of F being homozygous recessive if, firstly, E is homozygous recessive, so E being its mother, and also the probability if E, the mother, is heterozygous. So two probabilities is what we require, one corresponding to E being homozygous recessive, and secondly, E being heterozygous. So we need to work out F's likelihood of coming out a particular genotype. And in order to do that, we need to first work out what D's genotype must be, D being the father, being the offspring of A and B. So in order to work out what D is, we can quickly do a Punnett square, where we have A, the mother, and B, the father, and we can do this test cross, and we can see that all of them will be heterozygous, i.e. they'll have one allele from their mother, which is dominant, and one allele from their father, which is recessive, and that forms a heterozygote. So D is heterozygous, so we can mark that on. So we can get rid of that, and we can say that now that we know that D's genotype must be capital F, lowercase f, or heterozygous, we can complete Punnett squares for D and E. So if E is homozygous recessive, well, we know that D is a heterozygote from here, and we know that E is a homozygous recessive, so we'll do this test cross to work out the percentage probability. So you can see we have F's matching up here, and a homozygous recessive here, and we have another homozygous recessive and another heterozygote. So looking at these two, we can say there's a 50% chance that the individual will be homozygous recessive, as 50% of our genotypes are lowercase f. Moving on to the heterozygote, E being a heterozygote, we can do the same cross again. So we know that D is a heterozygote, and if E is a heterozygote, the test cross will look like this, where we have only 25% of the individuals being homozygous recessive. So if E is a homozygous recessive, there's a 50% chance, and if E is a heterozygote, there will be a 25% chance. So we could say our answer is 50 and 25, and so that corresponds to row C in our answer table.